Hello riders, Josh from CycleHunters.com. Oh yeah. Today we are going to be gawking at a gorgeous 2022 Suzuki GSX-R600, and it is really cool looking with that gray and the white, the little bit of yellow accent. As you can see right away, this is an all-stock bike, and it is just cool looking. Couple little blemishes. We're going to show you this stuff. But, yeah. I know everybody's liking the gray color. I got to admit, it does look really good. And it's that semi, like, satin, flat type of a look. So, it's cool. Beautiful bike. Very, very few blemishes as we get into this. So, as you all know, Suzuki GSX-R 600, 599 cc's. Liquid cooled inline 4. This has the Showa BPF, the big piston fork. Yeah, this is well, the Brembo monoblocks too. It's a cool looking bike. Now, little blemish right there, little one up here, but you know, not much. I mean, for a 22. Little tiny scuff on the edge there. Beside that, I mean, there's not really a whole lot. It's like tiny little scuffs here and there. But again, when you're looking at something like this, it's a pre-owned bike. They're used. Gonna have some of this from time to time, but besides that, I mean, it's a gorgeous bike, super low mileage, and we'll see that in a little bit. But again, the 600cc market is kind of a weird thing. You can't get R6s anymore, like that, unless you buy them pre-owned, because Yamaha does not sell R6s to the public anymore. You have to have a race team, and that's the only other one, remaining one right there. But besides that, as far as blemishes, that's kind of it, guys. As I was saying, the Yamaha, you can't get the R6 anymore. Even the Honda CBR, the latest one from Honda, as far as I know, you cannot get that. And this right there, some scuffing. So, Kawasaki and Suzuki are kind of the ones flying the 600cc flag, which is great, because everybody loves the Gixxers, the Ninjas. We always love the R6s and the CBRs too, but you know, for whatever reason that they're trying to tell us with emissions and whatever, you know, you can believe it or not. I particularly think it's a joke, but reality is this is what we're dealing with. And it's a shame, because the 600cc bike is an awesome spot to be in. It's great for anybody that has maybe had a little bit of riding experience and you wanted a true sport bike. More than enough power, especially, you know, if you're somebody that can handle it and deal with it and not be crazy, you know, because the 1000cc bikes are a lot of power, and 600s are easily as powerful as thousands about 10-15 years ago. Much lighter, more compact. Everything has gotten way more potent in terms of the package. So, you know, as consumers, we get these great bikes, and you know, somebody like Yamaha and Honda are kind of taking it away. It's a shame. You kind of blame the Europeans and the way that they worry so much about emissions. Again, choose to believe it or not. The reality is this is what we're dealing with. So they're taking our beloved sport bikes. Okay. You can see the gauge in the center here. It's really simple stuff. It's your normal stuff. It has a gear indicator, your speedometer, and your centrally located tach, your fuel injection light, your gas gauge, neutral light, your high beam, low beam, as you can kind of see there. Let's see, we can toggle this. Probably have to turn it on to get them. Oh, here we go. So we'll do that. And see the timer up top. Has a temperature gauge. There you go. This bike's only got 113 miles on it. So we're talking super, super low mileage. Your left is your right signal. Pretty simple, straightforward dash. You know, most of you guys are used to these. Everything's being set to the point where it's upgraded. Suzuki did not go to the TFT. They've still opted for the centrally located analog tack, and then the digital gear selector, obviously the speedometer, and the mile per hour, temperature, all that stuff is right there like you normally had it. So controls, you know, this is always the same stuff pretty much. This is where your hazards are, though. Typically they're located on the other side, but they got some other things over there. This is your turn signal indicator and your horn. High beam, low beam, which you can see high, low. Do that here in a second here. So you have low beam, high beam, low beam, high beam. And then when you're on low, if you press down like that, you get the flash. So they used to have it up on the trigger, where then now they have your mode button. So you can switch between your riding modes for rain and whatnot. And now over here is your on off. You can see I'm switching up top your clock, your trips. You can all do that right here. Then underneath that is your starter. And let's see. In neutral, I think you kind of on Suzuki's got to pull it, but we're going to find out. Yeah, on the Suzuki we have to pull the clutch. Pull that, and here we go. Remember to hit like and subscribe. Ding that notification bell for updated content. Yep. Even with the stock exhaust, and it is a little quieter. Sounds like a Gixxer. It's pretty deep. Again, the phone doesn't really, you know, give you the best indication of the sound, but it sounds really good for a stock pipe to begin with. And you know, there are a lot of aftermarket pipes out there that you can put on this bike and open it up and it will sound awesome, as you've heard countless Gixxers with those pipes. You can hear the air getting sucked in right here. Yep, that's always one of the cool things with the Gixxers. You can hear that getting pulled right in. Good looking bike. These have been around for such a long time now, and everybody knows the GSXR 600, and you know how these things have won countless races, championships, the hearts of sport bike riders all over the world. And these are such a great, formidable package that they haven't really changed them a whole lot through the years. There's some reasons as to why they have really only primarily went after livery or color changes and did not do a whole lot of development on the bike. It's a great package to begin with, and they still race them. It is a little bit surpassed in terms of some of the electronics, but again, as normal day, everyday riders, you don't need a whole lot. You just need something that's going to keep you, you know, in the power, playing it on the ground, a comfortable ride, and something that's obviously going to offer a lot of fun in the turns and the twisties. And this is, I mean, it's a Gixxer. Everybody knows what they do. This is what they do. They are that kind of a fun bike. But again, it's a 599cc sport bike that we're all familiar with. This still has the big old nasty plate hanger, tongue, whatever you want to call that thing, hanging off the back. But so, as you see, really great shape, super low mileage, couple little blemishes, but beyond that, fully serviced, inspected, detailed, ready to rock and roll. And every one of our bikes gets a 48-point checklist. So we're checking charging system, steering head, tires, you know, anything that a bike needs, it's going to get it. The tire is brand spanking new, as you can see. So if we encountered something, even on a newer one like this, we take care of it so that we don't get anybody calling us back for stupid things that should have been done right the first time, which we really, really pride ourselves on, to make sure that it's going to be a happy, wonderful experience as best as we can make it. But the checklist is there to ensure that we put out the best product that we can. Now, if you're digging this 2022 GSX-R 600, give us a call, 717-273-1809. Now, you can see the full list of our current inventory at www.cyclehunters.com. You can email us at cyclehunters@gmail.com. And you can see the full list of inventory online. There's Harleys, all kinds of metric cruisers, adventure tours, regular sport bikes, all different types of bikes. And if you have something in mind that you're looking for, drop us a line, let us know, and we can hunt it down. Thus, the Cycle Hunters. So, check this out one last time. It's beautiful. It's definitely different with that gray and white and that little bit of yellow. That's cool looking. It's a good looking bike. You're going to have a lot of fun, I can tell you that for sure. But until the next bike, happy riding.